benchmark time there for top 16 isn't impossible for some of those younger swimmers to come through and do. We've seen massive personal bests from some of our junior swimmers, and those junior finals and priority Paris finals give those swimmers lots of opportunity.
Amy, I'm really excited to see the depth in the British 100 metres freestyle. The men's last night was outrageous. I think we had something like all 4 of our guys inside the top 10, certainly 3 of the guys inside the top 10 in the world, including Matt Richards. Heat was the fastest swim in the world this year on the men's side. The women's side, they're starting to put in a decent set of hundreds as well. And can we get our relays in the finals and maybe even on the podium?
Yeah, I like that word, outrageous, because yesterday we were shocked. We were stunned that 4, 5 of those boys swam absolute world-class times in the final.
First 3 did the consideration time for the 100 metres freestyle. Burris won it. Duncan Scott second. Matt Richards in the end was third. Well, there are no false starts allowed, but I think the starter actually spoke, and that triggered lane number 9, Matt Burrows, to go in. So I would imagine he'll be okay here. I don't think it'd be extraordinarily harsh to disqualify him. So there's an announcement over the public address system here. Please be quiet for the start, and that's why the starter held them up. And Matt Burrows right at the top unfortunately went in. Mount Kelly's swimmer, Jad Al-Ghaziri. Here he is. He's a strong boy, isn't he? Lane number 4.
Yeah, when you have a restart as well, notice we missed that first whistle, so that is out. It's one long whistle and then back on the block when that sort of thing happens.
I like the
Well, I couldn't whistle any other way, and you don't want to hear that.
There you go. She's multi-talented, Amy Wilmot. Not only a multi-Olympian, 3 times Olympian, 2 times Olympic finals on the 400 medley for women. And she gives you a at the start of the men's 200 breaststroke. It's the first heat of 8. First heat we will see of 8. It's actually heat 3. Heats 1 and 2 will be swum in the lunchtime session. So heat 3 of 8 of the men's 200 metres breaststroke. And a quick start in lane number 3. Max Vass of City of Stoke. And the white hat of City of Stoke leading out, and trying to go with him is Jad El-Ghaziri of Mount Kelly. Interesting stroke, very high stroke, almost a porpoising action.
Yeah, he's got a really good hip pop there. Not doing the biggest of kicks, just really using his arms to drive him forwards and kind of popping those hips up as he comes in. But very difficult to do that if you're not keeping that stroke very, very long. So in lane 2, Edinburgh swimmers got that lovely long, typical 200 metres breaststroke stroke. So squeezing those arms together at the front into that streamline and really nipping those heels together at the back.
Well, good into the halfway mark was Emil Moravsky of Edinburgh University. Moravsky into, he's got, it is, you're right, it's that typical long, powerful stroke. And again, talking to some of the coaches of the best 200 metres breaststrokers, they say do this long stroke, but try and maximise the distance that you get from the effort that you put into every stroke. Really glide in and make sure there's nothing sticking out, so nothing holds you back. So every single kick and pull you do, you get the chance to go as far as possible.
Yeah, the best swimmers in the world are actually the swimmers who can be the most streamlined and create the least amount of drag. And then when they add their own speed and their power into that makes them world class. But you'll very rarely, get a swimmer who's a little bit scrappy.
Well, in 6 now, James Abulencia of City of Birmingham, looking good in the white hat. The blue hat up there in 5 is Kramskoy. Mark Kramskoy, looks like Mark might take it. He does. Kramskoy wins it. Abulencia in lane number 6, second, 2:24.6 is the winning time. So a lifetime best for Mark Kramskoy of Mediterranean. Doesn't look that happy. He's no smiles at all. What's going on? Come on, lifetime best, Amy.
Yeah, probably hurt quite a bit there. He kind of gave us a little bit of a nod, but yeah, 200 breaststroke's one of those really physically demanding strokes, and your quads at the end of it are almost on fire.
So Kramskoy wins heat 3, the first of the 200 breaststroke heats that we've seen. Abulencia second, Jackson third, Moravsky fourth, Burrows fifth.